You might think emotional numbness is just exhaustion, or a sign that something is wrong with you. But emotional numbness is a protective adaptation, a shift in the nervous system that turns down emotional volume to prevent overload. In psychology, this is called emotional blunting. It doesn't happen suddenly. It happens slowly, after months or years of holding everything together, managing responsibilities, pushing through stress, or suppressing emotions because expressing them didn't feel safe. Numbness doesn't only mute pain. It mutes joy, curiosity, excitement, and connection. Your life may look the same on the outside, but inside you feel like you're watching yourself from a distance, present but not alive. Here's a scenario many people never realize is trauma-linked. Growing up in an environment where emotions were unpredictable, even if no one meant harm, your body learned that staying quiet, staying small, and staying controlled kept you safe. Years later, even in calm environments, that same protective pattern stays active. Another common pattern is emotional over-responsibility. Maybe you became the one who listens, absorbs, and holds everyone's emotional weight. At some point, your system says, "I can't carry this anymore," and numbness becomes the shield. There's also a biological component. Chronic stress reduces activation in the insula and anterior cingulate cortex, areas responsible for emotional awareness. So emotional numbness is not a personality flaw. It's a learned survival mode, encoded in your brain and body. But survival modes aren't permanent. If your system learned to shut down, it can learn to reopen gently and safely. And understanding how you got here is the first step in getting your feelings back. Most people believe emotional numbness fades on its own when life calms down. But the nervous system doesn't return to balance automatically. It returns to what feels familiar. If the familiar state is emotional mutedness, your brain will choose that even when your life is stable. Comfort isn't what the brain seeks, predictability is. There are several psychological traps that keep numbness alive. The first trap is pressure. Telling yourself, "I should feel more," "I should be grateful," or "I should be excited." This pressure triggers alarm, and the brain responds by reinforcing numbness. The second trap is chasing breakthroughs. People assume one deep emotional moment will fix everything, but breakthroughs without regulation collapse. The brain needs consistency, not intensity. The third trap is avoiding the body. Numbness is not only mental. It's held in shallow breath, tight shoulders, frozen posture, and chronic tension. Without engaging the body, numbness persists. There's also a relational trap. Staying in environments where you are emotionally overextended, spending time with people who drain you, or with people who don't understand your internal state, reinforces shutdown. Here's another real example. Someone finally slows down after years of being on alert. They expect relief but instead feel empty. Their nervous system doesn't trust peace yet. It's waiting for the next hit. And as long as peace feels unsafe, emotions won't return. This is why numbness feels confusing. Your mind knows you're safe, but your body isn't convinced yet. But here's the empowering part. Just as numbness is learned, emotional reconnection can also be learned through small, consistent signals that tell your body it no longer needs to protect you. In the next block, we move into the practical side, the science-backed steps that retrain your system to feel again. Getting your feelings back doesn't require dramatic breakthroughs. It requires steady, repeated evidence that emotional experience is safe again. The first practice is micro-attention. Once or twice a day, bring awareness to a single sensation in your body. Your breath, your heartbeat, the weight of your hands. This reopens communication between the mind and body, the foundation of emotional awareness. The second practice is gentle interoception. Notice your breath for 20 cycles without changing it. Research shows that subtle breath awareness shifts the brain from defensive mode into receptive mode. The third practice is emotional windows. Set aside 2 to 5 minutes each day to check in with yourself. Even if the feeling is nothing, noticing it is progress. Small feelings return before big ones. The fourth practice is relational safety. Spend brief moments around people who feel emotionally safe. Someone who listens without fixing. Someone who allows you to simply exist as you are. Warmth and attunement are powerful nervous system regulators. The fifth practice is tiny pleasures. A warm drink, sunlight on your skin, a quiet morning moment, a familiar song. You might not feel them fully at first, but these experiences remind your system that positive sensations exist, even in small doses. Here's something most people don't realize. Your emotions don't return all at once. They return in flickers, a spark of curiosity, a small wave of relief, a soft ache in your chest. These are signs that your system is waking back up. Recovery is not linear. Some days you'll feel more, some days less. But numbness loosens its grip through repetition, not perfection. You're not stuck this way. Your system is relearning how to feel safely, slowly, and steadily. If this helped you understand why you feel emotionally numb and how to get your feelings back, stay with this channel. We explore emotional healing and psychology every day. And if you want me to create a 7-day plan to gently restart your emotional system, comment start below.